please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, there is one matter, Your Lordship. We have filed it, Your Lordship, on 24th, Your Lordship. And this matter, Your Lordship, connected with this series, Your Lordship, of ASCC series. May I pray for listing of this matter today along with
Today not possible. Let's see what happens.
Lordship? Oblige.
Yes.
May I pray your lordship? Lordship, contempt matter, lordship already allowed the IA and cost title is amended. We have filed accordingly. And listing is necessary for sending
So
notice.
you make an application to the registry. They may not be aware. They will list it. It is automatic. It is as per statute. No order is required. Yes, next matter.
What
please.
is
Yes,
consume
go ahead,
time only.
mention it to the-
Another matter is for admission hearing.
Huh? Admission hearing 3rd week of August. Yes,
My lord, praying for listing, my lord, any admission column, my lord.
3rd week of August.
Lordship, I beg to mention item 28 of today's call list, Your Lordship. I'm praying for pass over the matter for today only.
On the prayer of Mr. K. Meena and counsel for the petitioner, these matters still passed over for the day. Yes.
Oblige.
May I please, your lordship?
Hmm.
I'm praying for listing of a new matter, new read petition, your lordship, on Monday, your lordship.
Yes. Yes.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item 35, lordship. Lordship, in this matter, pleadings are completed, your lordship. Lordship, may fix it for hearing, your lordship.
We'll pass an order when the matter is called up. You do it.
My lord, I'm told that Dr. Saraf is not there otherwise. That is why I mentioned.
Fix it. Fix it.
May I please, lordship, I beg to mention for listing.
Listing for what?
Listing for admission.
3rd week of August. Yes, next
May I
matter.
please, your lordship, I'd like to, I'm praying for a matter for hearing.
Hmm.
It's pertaining to 2014. Till now, the next date of hearing has not been given.
Hmm.
So kindly give us a date. for
That
the-
you mentioned, you informed the registry, top of the list.
We
category.
did, but there's no, like,
A number to Lavasun, kya hana? You give him the number.
oblige.
Then we'll see.
Lordship, in this matter, we're supposed to take instruction, your lordship.
Hmm.
We are waiting the instruction.
My
your
lord,
lordship,
may I pray,
regarding-
my lord? They have shot for the pension paper on the last occasion. They had said my date of retirement is 31/3/2023. So after that, I am not going to the office because they said that I'm not required to go to the office. Now they have shot for my pension papers. I have submitted it. An observation has been made by one of the officers that since the matter is sub judice, so don't process it. But that should not be. Your lordship will kindly observe that pendency of this case will not be a bar for the authorities
Very
to
well.
process my.
So then we'll close it. What remains? What remains?
Then your lordship will indicate a time frame also to do the entire exercise.
What is the case of the petitioner?
My lord, your lordship, as per this, this contestant data. Your lordship will kindly see this chart. Move forward, sir. My lord, as per the chart, my lord, there was confusion in regard to the date of birth. My lord, that's why, my lord, what they did, my lord, after looking into the service record and all, they fixed the date as 31/3/2023. So they will take the date 31/3/2023 because I was, in case of the rectified service book, I was to continue up to 31/3/2025. So on the last date, my lord, they have brought the instructions that 31/3/2023 is the date of retirement of the petitioner, and from that he is not required. So they will take the date of 31/3/2023 as my date of retirement and process all my pension and superannuary benefit and do it within a time frame, my lord.
All right, you take that heard Mr. B.D. Cole and senior counsel, Mr. H. Agarwal, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. R.R. Gogoi, learned standing counsel, Forest Department, Assam,
1, 2,
appearing for the respondent numbers 1, 2,
3, 4, your lordship.
3 and 4.
3 and 4.
And Mr. R.K. Talukdar, learned SC, AG Assam, appearing for the respondent number 5. Full stop. The writ petitioner hearing was serving as
As ACF, assistant, in the rank of assistant
was
conservator.
serving in the rank of assistant conservator of forest under the Forest Department, Government of Assam. Full stop. According to the petitioner, his correct date of birth is 01/04/1965, and therefore his date of retirement will fall on 31/3/2025. However, according to the entry made in the service book of the petitioner, his date of birth has been recorded as 01/04/1963. Consequently, the date of superannuation of the petitioner will be 31/3/2023. Although the petitioner had raised a controversy pertaining to his correct date of birth and the consequent age of retirement during the pendency of this proceeding, the petitioner has been allowed to continue in office till 31/3/2023. Mr. Kuor, learned senior counsel for the petitioner, submits that with effect from 1/4/2023, his client has not reported for duty. According to Mr. Kuor, even if the date of retirement of the petitioner as projected by the department, is taken to be 31/3/2023, even then, the petitioner would be entitled to receive his retirement benefits, including the pension. Therefore, he would have no objection if the writ petition is disposed of by providing that the pensionary claim of the petitioner be settled in a time-bound manner by taking his date of retirement as 31/3/2023. Mr. Gogoi, learned departmental counsel, has also agreed to the said recourse. Similar to the stand of Mr. Talukdar, learned counsel representing the AG Assam. In view of the above, without commenting on the core controversy regarding dispute over the correct date of birth of the petitioner, since the writ petitioner has accepted the stand of the department and proceeded on retirement with effect from 31/3/2023, and in view of the fact that the departmental counsel have not raised any objection as regards claim of the petitioner to receive pension. This
Pension and
writ
superannuation
petition-
benefits.
Pension and other retirement benefits as per the law. This writ petition stands disposed of by providing that the pensionary claim of the petitioner is settled as expeditiously as possible.
Pension as well as other retirement.
Pensionary claim and other retirement dues of the petitioner be settled as expeditiously as possible, preferably within a period of 3 months from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. The petitioner to also furnish all requisite documents necessary for settlement of his retirement dues. The writ petition stands disposed of.
Obliged, Lordship.
My lord, this was relating to discharge on medical ground. In the
Yes.
meantime, they say that, my lord, that the review has been conducted, but that order has not been served on us, my lord.
Review has conducted and on the basis of the review.
What has
I-
happened?
I have received instruction and petitioner was removed from service.
If that copy
Already
is served
removed.
to us, my lord, actually the matter then otherwise becomes infructuous, my lord. I have to challenge that afresh.
Just have a look at the order in the meantime.
My
I'll
lord,
go
if
through.
if a copy can be served to us, my lord.
Can you give him a copy?
Uh,
What is there to hide? Give him
My
a
lord.
copy. You have finished him and you don't want to give him a copy also.
My lord, I'll take a copy, my lord, then otherwise,
Then we'll close
This-
it by granting liberty to.
my lord, my lord.
The writ heard Mr. B. Pathak, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner, also heard Ms. S. Barua, learned CGC appearing for the respondents. The instant writ petition has been filed assailing the order dated 31/5/2023, by means of which the petitioner was discharged from the service under the Assam Rifles on medical ground. Ms. Borua has obtained instructions and submits that during the pendency of this writ petition, a review has been conducted in respect of the order of discharge, whereafter the same has been affirmed by the departmental authorities. Therefore, the order of discharge of the petitioner stands confirmed on the original ground.
Review has already done, Rosi. After review has done, after that the petitioner filed this petition.
In fact, they say that review was already done, my lord.
already done.
Who submits on instruction that prior to institution of the writ petition, the authorities had carried out the review and thereafter confirmed the order of discharge, but the said order is not under challenge in this proceeding. In support of her arguments, Ms. Borua has produced a copy of the order dated,
My lord,
review order dated.
See.
see. This is the invalidation order.
No order.
22. There is no specific order as such. There are some papers otherwise. My lord, I'll just go through it, man.
Impugned order has already annexed by the petitioner lordship. Impugned
What
order,
are you saying? You are saying that review was conducted.
yes, lordship.
Where is the order passed by the reviewing authority? Review was conducted prior to institution of the writ petition.
This is
Right,
However,
On 11 March 2020.
an order passed on 5/11 March,
11 March
11 March 2022.
2022.
Mr. Ms. Borua has also
After
furnished a
that, he
copy
has
of the-
received the copy
copy
lordship.
of the order dated 11/3/2022
22.
to Mr. Pathak. Full stop. The learned counsel for the petitioner has received a copy of the said order and submits that he be permitted to withdraw this writ petition with liberty to the petitioner to avail appropriate legal remedy as may be permissible in the eye of law, including institution of a fresh writ petition, assailing the said order. Since the prayer is not opposed, same stands allowed. Writ petition stands disposed of on withdraw. Stands disposed of accordingly with liberty and safety.
The day before yesterday, my lord has disposed of a matter. It was a promotion matter from junior engineer to assistant engineer, and the petitioners were seeking retrospective seniority on the date their juniors were promoted. Now, this is the exact same matter, my lord. I have given a copy of your lordship's order passed day before yesterday morning. The facts are similar, my lord. Even he approached this honorable court. Thereafter, in light of the order, he got the promotion.
So it will be the same order. How many
Yes.
petitioners?
Only one, my lord. In this case, only one.
So only one petitioner, but the
Yes.
petitioner is same. And others are same, everything is same.
No, my lord, on the very first page, my lord, down below, my lord, by filing WPC, this shall be by filing WPC number 5046 of 2022. Then the disposal order is 5/8/2022. On the very next page, my lord, the promotion order is 6/1/2023. And the second para, my lord, the representation of the petitioner is 23/3/2023. That is all.
That's all.
That's all.
And then again in the last para 23,
Yes,
Three.
ma'am. Yes.
a single petitioner, Hanayatu Samoha, disposed of. Mr. R. Dot, Leonard SQ, rest will be same. Can you write the name of Mr. P. Bharadwaj?
Third page at the top, I submitted my lords, promotion order is 6/1/2023 both times. Because it is reflected two times. 10/5/23, 10/5/23, it will be 6/1/2023.
Correct.
Yes, that's all.
Yes, disposed of.
Obliged.
May I please, one of the petitioner, my lord, was an employee of the HPC, Hindustan Paper Corporation, which has gone into liquidation now, my lord. There were some admitted dues of his, my lord, which have not been cleared. The liquidator, my lord, had admitted those dues, send it to AIDC. Now, AIDC says in the first list that had come, there was no admission from the liquidator, so he was not paid because that money they sold off the property and the, my lord, machinery, and the payments were paid. So he was not paid. The liquidator has again taken up the matter, but it's being now, my lord, moving from the AIDC to liquidator to AIDC, and this man is hanging, my lord. At this stage, my lord, I
But,
pray.
This matter, is it to be taken up in a writ petition or before the OL?
No, my lord, because that proceeding, they have already admitted here, my lord. The dues have been admitted and the employees have been paid, my lord.
That's what I'm asking.
Lordship.
you. Is it not a matter to be dealt with in a company petition?
No, my lord, because here the dues are admitted and they have to release it, my lord. The AIDC has to release it. my
What do
lord.
you say?
Lordship, actually, I'm appearing for the Industries Department. AIDC has a separate council, Lordship.
Who is
So-
the council? You have the name?
AIDC Surojit Das, one Surojit Das, and he appears for the AIDC. Surojit Das.
नाम लिखा चाहिए सचिन?
All right.
So at
And
least
you
there's
have to
notice
take
made.
steps.
Lordship, I'll take steps.
The writ petitioner herein was an employee of the erstwhile Hindustan Paper Corporation, Nagaon Paper Project at Jagi Road.
Nagaon, then he was transferred to
Mandi.
my lord, Karnataka.
Houston. During the course of his service, he was transferred to Karnataka
Lordship.
and in the
In this, under the same organization at
Under the-
Balagula, my lord,
same organization.
at Balagula.
In the meantime, the HPCL Nagaon Paper Project went into liquidation. According to the petitioner, he was entitled to certain dues pursuant to dissolution of the company. However, despite repeated requests made before the authorities, his dues have not been paid till today. Hence, this writ petition is to issue notice returnable in 6 weeks since Mr. A. Kalita, Learned
What-
Standing Council Industries and Commerce Department, Assam,
1 and 2, Lordship.
has appeared and accepted notice for respondent numbers 1 and 2. No formal notice is required to be sent to said respondent. Extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to Mr. Kalita within 3 days from today. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon the remaining respondent. after his time.
Lordship.
Much obliged. 19 of those.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, item number 5 to 14 are connected matter, and I am appearing on behalf of Ms. Deborah. But lordship, my senior is out of station. Kindly matter may be adjourned for today.
Item number 5 to 14 stands adjourned for.
14. 5 to 14.
5,
Item
6,
number
7, 9.
7 and 9 to 14. Stand adjourned on the prayer of learned counsel for the petitioner. Mr. R.R. Gogoi, learned SC Forest Department, Assam, is present on behalf of the respondents. Stands adjourned for a week.
Petitioner before lordship was appointed as LDA against sanction post in the office of the district commissioner, Pokrajhar, way back on 27/1990. He was promoted, my lord, in the post of senior assistant on 17/12/2007. Now, 3 posts of head assistant fell vacant and they advertised. And the 5 of the persons, my lord, applied for that. And the selection committee meeting was held on 15/10/2019. In the selection committee meeting, what they held, my lord, all the papers they have verified. Only, my lord, the ACR of the 5 years were not there. They passed an order that should be furnished with them within 1 month. And then your lordship can see what happened. At page 19, your lordship can see. In the middle part,
He has to obtain instruction.
my lord, I think if
We can dispose it of.
learned friend accept the position, because if your lordship see at page 19, well, what they have said, the committee observed that there were insufficient ACRs of all the applicants, and such the meeting could not proceed further. The meeting opined that complete ACR dossiers for last 5 years of the applicant should be collected within 1 month. That is way back in 2019, almost more or less 4 years. My lord, the 1 month hasn't come yet. Now, therefore, if your lordship give a direction, my lord, they can see.
But for that, he has to first Find out
Lordship,
what-
subject to correction, Lordship, most probably there may be a non-joinder of necessary parties. This selection committee is not a mandate party.
Selection
That is my
uh,
submission, Lordship.
That's all
otherwise-
right, but advertisement and SCR, what is the meaning of this? Advertisement issued for filling up the post of head assistant.
Yes.
Then
As
how
well
can
as
it go
for
by SCR?
promotion, as well as for promotion.
Advertisement issued for promotion makes it a selection post. How will you look at ACR for selection post? This is
It's
self-contradictory.
the selection committee, Lordship.
And the selection committee found.
You are not understanding. ACR is required only when you do a departmental exercise.
Yes.
If you issue advertisement, then anybody can apply from anywhere. How will you get the ACR of other candidates? It can't happen. There is
No,
something fundamentally wrong.
This person is working, Lordship. He's, most probably I'm unable to understand.
Yeah, you are unable to understand. Please listen.
Lordship.
ACR based selection is done when you are considering only the departmental candidate.
Lordship.
Advertisement is issued when you want to make it an open selection
Yes, Lordship.
process. Open selection, anybody can apply. You cannot
Lordship,
ask for
Lordship,
ACR of
yes.
other departments.
Lordship,
So ACR and advertisement doesn't go hand in hand.
Lordship,
Find out what is happening.
Lordship.
Somebody apparently doesn't know how to do it. This is what is creating the problem, not anything else. Mr. S. Dattal and a senior counsel is present on behalf of the petitioner. Peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The grievance of the petitioner is that the respondents have failed to initiate action for filling up the post of head assistant in the establishment of
District Commissioner. Kokraj.
District Commissioner Kokrajhar. Mr. H. Sharma, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, appearing for the state. raised
2 and
10
3.
days. State respondents, that is respond numbers 2 and 3, raised for 10 days time to obtain instruction, preliminary instruction in the matter, post of prayer allowed, register to list the writ petition for motion again after 10 days. 2 extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to Mr.
Lordship,
You find out what has happened, we'll dispose it of.
Lordship.
Much obliged.
Item 10.
It will 9 to 14 Yes, yes.
Lordship, this petitioner was working as a fieldman in the coast cultivation scheme under Assam Agricultural University. And he was removed from service on account of unauthorized absence. Lordship, that departmental proceeding that I have challenged on the ground that it was not conducted in accordance.
We'll have to issue notice of this.
Lordship.
I had Mr. Abdul Mazumdar and counsel for the petitioner. By filing this writ petition, the order, what is the date of the order? You don't mention it.
That Lordship, it is the second round of litigation. I have challenged the speaking order, which is a
Order issued by the authorities.
page number
removing him from
46.
service on the ground of unauthorized absence from duty. Miss M. Kalita, Learned Standing Council. You are for whom?
Assam Agriculture.
Assam Agriculture University, Assam. Range for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks. Since Ms. Kalita has appeared and accepted notice for all the respondents.
Yes, your lordship.
No formal notice is required to send in this case. Extra copy of the writ petition, requisite in numbers, will be furnished to the Learned Department Council so as to enable her to obtain instruction and file it.
Okay.
This Lordship, this is a compassion of Don my lord. This died in 15 September 12 and 13 my lord 13. This communication was made to DLC. DLC has not taken any steps, and in 22 DLC recommended his name, but SLC is rejected. My lord. Please. 34
SLC
is
rejected on what ground?
Delay submission, Lordship.
He submitted on time.
Lordship. It is one of the criteria, Lordship. And a compassionate appointment is not a matter of right, Lordship. It must be fulfill some
No, why
criteria.
did
Lordship.
DLC has set over the matter for so long?
DLC was considered, Lordship. SLC was rejected, Lordship.
You also don't want to understand the query. Is that a strategy? The court asks something, I'll say something else. He submitted his application in 2012. Why did the DLC recommend it in 2022? For 10 years, why did he not act on this? Heard Mr. M. J. Burwal and counsel for the petitioner peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The application of the petitioner submitted seeking appointment on compassionate ground was rejected by the SLC in its meeting held on 14/3/2023 on the ground of delay. However, Mr. Burwal submits that soon after the demise of the petitioner's father, he had submitted the application way back in the year 2012.
This communication says in 13, his name is forwarded by the page 24.
And his name was forwarded in the year
This is the-
2013. So therefore, there was no question of delay on the part of the writ petitioner. Mr. H. Chakraborty, learned government advocate Assam praised for some time to seek instruction and respond to the allegation made in the writ petition. Prayer allowed NOM 6 weeks since Mr. Chakraborty, all the respondents extra copies, etc.
My lord, the impugn order is at page number 64 regarding termination from service, my lord, without any chance of hearing, my lord. Your lordship has already fixed 16th.
Yes, but what is the date fixed? 16th of
16th of July, my lord.
July? July is gone.
Sorry, my, sorry, August, my lord. On that,
I heard Mr. M. J. Kari, learned counsel for the writ petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The order of termination from service issued to the petitioner on, what is the date of the order?
28/6/23,
28/6/2023
my lord.
has been put under challenge in this writ petition internally on the ground that the said order has been issued in violation of the principles of natural justice. Mr. Kadir submits that other similar matters are fixed before this court on 16/8/2023. Mr. Ms.
N. Bora.
N. Bora, understanding counsel PNRD Assam, raised for some time to seek instruction in view of the above NOMs returnable on 16/8/2023. Since Ms. Bora, since Mr. Chakraborty, learned government advocate, A. Chakraborty, learned government advocate Assam has appeared and accepted notice on behalf of respondent numbers 4. Respondent number 4 and Ms. Bora for respondent numbers
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
1 to 3 and
5, 6, 7.
5 to
5, 6,
7.
7.
Service of notice is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copies of the petition be furnished to the learned standing counsel for the respondents requisite in numbers so as to enable them to obtain instruction. Let this matter be listed again on 16/8/2023 along with
My lord, 4061, my lord.
WPC number 4061 and oblique 2023.
23. My lord, your lordship permission, my lord, item number 26, my lord, same, my lord,
26 same order.
of like.
Yes.
Item 16.
Date of termination is also same.
Same.
Order of termination date is same.
Yeah, everything
All
same.
right. And array of parties also same.
Same.
The list along with this.
Petition are different of like.
Yes.
Please, your lordship. Here, my lord, the petitioner's father had been working as a grade 4 chowkidar in a ME school, my lord, and who retired on 22/2021. Subsequently, my lord, the managing committee had appointed
Please,
the
I heard Ms.
petitioner.
S. B. Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner, alleging arbitrary and discriminatory approach on the part of the respondents. The petitioner has approached this court inter alia contending that he has been wrongly denied appointment in respect of a grade 4 post advertised by the government of Assam on 25/3/2022 in the Assam Administrative Staff College, Johar Nagar, Khanapara. Mr. Ardhar learned additional senior government advocate Assam, appearing for the state is for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks, all respondents extra copies.
Otherwise, my lord has already dismissed similar petitions, my lord.
You obtain.
My lord.
Item 17.
Please, lordship, my lord, petitioner is my lord, differently able person, my lord, pursuant to an advertisement.
Other matters are also there in the court. You have filed other matters also.
Yes, my lord.
What is the order passed there?
My lord, time was taken on that day, my lord.
Huh?
I was not present on that day. And another matter, my lord, my lord, stay is granted.
Stay.
Yes.
Show me the order.
It is not put in.
On the prayer of Mr. R.S. Chauhan, I can't.
My lord, kindly see one thing, my lord. In similar situated persons, my lord, already one person, my lord, has been appointed. Kindly see, my lord, page.
What do you want? Your petition to be allowed today?
No, my lord.
Then
Well, interim, my lord, but interim.
show me the interim order passed in the other case. You just said the interim order has been passed in another case. Where is that
My
order?
lord, in this case, large scale irregularities has been committed. My lord, kindly see one thing, my lord.
All right, you finish your arguments, then I'll dictate the order. You are not responding to the court's query.
My lord.
Is there any interim order passed by the court in similar matter?
Yes, my lord.
Where is that order?
That is not now, my lord.
You get it? Orders are available online. You can get it in your mobile just now. You can't get it because you don't know. You are just making a submission in the blind. You have to give the court a handle to pass an order.
Yes.
Just by asking, it will not do. What do you want to do? If you want to produce the order.
Well, Monday.
Huh?
Monday.
Monday, all right.
Yes,
On the prayer of Mr. R.S. Chauhan, I counsel for the petitioner, this matter be listed again for motion on Monday, that is 31.
Yes. Monday.
Well, the person before your lordship is a DNB trainee, so diplomats of national boards, and the doctors, they are doing training under the railway hospital in Maligaon, my lord. And they are not given the equal pay as the junior doctors and the senior resident doctors are given under the 7 CPC. Already this issue has been decided by other high courts, that is the Calcutta High Court and Madras High Court. I have annexed that judgment. If lordship is pleased, my lord, may issue notice at this stage and they will respond to this. Railway has already, NF Railway has already written to the railway board for allowing, but not responded by the railway board.
I heard Mr. S. Chamal and counsel appearing for the petitioner. The petitioner in this case is drawing stipendiary allowance. As she's working as?
They are called DNB trainees.
As DNB trainees, who stop alleging anomaly. Pay anomaly. In the stipendiary allowance paid to the petitioner. The instant writ petition has been filed internally contending that the petitioner is entitled to the same pay.
Same pay under 7 CPC that is given to the junior doctor resident.
7 CPC as has been provided to the junior
And senior resident doctors of the NF.
Junior and senior resident doctors of the
NF Railway.
NF Railway. Mr. H. Gupta, Leonard SC. You are appearing with CGSC as?
CGC, my lord, as CGC for all the respondents.
Leonard CGC. Appearing on behalf of all the respondents are paid for 4 weeks time to obtain instruction. Prayer allowed NOM 4 weeks. Since Mr. Gupta has appeared for all the respondents, no formal notice, extra copies. Facilitating disposal of the writ petition at this stage of admission hearing.
Well, I'm obliged.
My lord, this is with regard to the old pension scheme and the new pension scheme. My lord, APDCL is a state concern, state board. AGCL, my lord. And we were recruited, my lord, in 2004. The advertisement is of 2001. Now, we were under the impression, my lord, that the board is following the guidelines of the state of Assam. So the cutoff date is 1/2/2005. We approached this honorable court. This honorable court, being prima facie satisfied, asked them to look into the matter. Now they have passed a speaking order wherein they say, no, we don't follow the state pension rules. We follow the CCS pension rules. And accordingly, it is 1/1/2004. And you having joined thereafter, you are not entitled. Now, my lord, if they are following the central pension rules and the notifications thereunder, there is a notification of the central government, my lord, which was passed on 3/3/2023, wherein, my lord, it is said that any post wherein, my lord, the recruitment process has started prior to 1/1/2004, but completed thereafter and appointed thereafter, they will also be covered under the OPS scheme, old pension scheme, my lord. This aspect has not been taken into account by them. That's why I'm before your lordship.
What is the date of the notification?
The date of the notification is 3/3/2023, my lord. Page 51.
You are appearing, Mr.
I am appearing for 2 to 5. Respondent 2 to 5.
So today we'll issue notice.
Notice only, my lord.
Our Mr. Yukan and senior counsel listed by Mr. D. Kalita, learned counsel appearing for the respondents. Also heard Mr. S. Katoki, learned standing counsel AGCL appearing for the respondent numbers 2 to 5. Mr. R. K. Dev Chaudhary, learned CGC. DSGI is present on behalf of the respondent number 1. Please inform him.
I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do.
The controversy involved in this writ petition is pertaining to the entitlement of the petitioner to be covered under the new pension scheme vis-a-vis the old pension scheme of the government. According to Mr. Nair, in view of the office memorandum number 57/2021-PNPW bracket B, page 51 of cover, dated 03/03/2023, the petitioners would be covered under the old pension scheme, even by the own showing of the respondents. Full stop. Mr. Kotoki prayed for some time to seek instruction to file affidavit in the matter. In view of the above, NOM 6 weeks, etc., etc., etc.
Much okay.
Parties represented, etc.
Lordship, in this case, we have challenged the order dated, Lordship, 21/7/2023. Lordship, they were directed to produce the records, my lord. An
My
order
lord,
of status.
my lord, it's a transfer matter. My lord, I will just, I'm placing before instruction the record, my lord. My lord, not only this writ petition, total of 142 officers has been transferred, my lord. And every transfer has been approved, priorly approved by the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam. My lord. And what are the grounds, my lord? This is a massive, my lord, transfer thing we have taken, my lord. My lord will peruse my instruction, the very first page, my lord. Transfer order were issued with prior approval of the Honorable Chief Minister, Assam. As per the randomization analysis, approval was transferred to date. Prior approval. It entire, it is a 21st July to money position, which is the approval. All approval. My lord will just go to the next page, my lord. My lord, this F. Point F, my lord, the selection of the places of posting were done by NIC using computer randomization method. Transfer order were issued with prior approval of the Honorable Chief Minister, Assam. As per the randomization report received from NIC, Jyotisbor, there is a petitioner was transferred to Haflong as he was posted at his home district, Kamrup, my lord. As per the gradation list, his home district is Kamrup. Now, my lord, why? Then the next page, my lord, that is the process. How we have done it. The next page, my lord. My lord will find at the scope and application. Here it starts with, as per the direction of the Honorable Chief Minister Assam, a massive round of transfer is to be conducted. So, my lord, this was on the direction of the Chief Minister, my lord, with the approval. So, my lord, business rules logic. Number 2, my lord, he falls in that. Officers posted in home district to be transferred to a place of posting in a different zone. Applicable even for officers who have served for less than 2 years. Their submission is that my lord, he hasn't completed 2 years, but that is a policy decision government has taken, my lord, that we will not keep any officers in the home district, those who have not even completed 2 years. That is the thing, my lord. So, my lord, this is a policy decision, my lord, and not only him, my lord. Total 142 officers we have done, starting from inspector to deputy directors.
In the same department.
Same department. My lord, we have in the instruction, it is there. In first page B, it is there. Accordingly, my lord, It starts from there. So my lord, so there is nothing, my lord. This is a policy decision of the government, my lord, for in the exigency of service, my lord. And for better coordination, my lord, this was taken at the highest level in the government in the interest of public. So my lord,
I'll submit, I'll make my submission. Let him complete.
so my lord, I don't think so, my lord. My lord will interfere in this, my lord.
Lordship. From the instructions submitted by my learned friend, which I have come to know, that because the petitioner worked in the home district, he was transferred along with other similar situated persons, your lordship. First of all, may I submit before this honorable court? I did not work in the home district, lordship. I worked in Kamrup Sadar, which in Kamrup rural, your lordship, whereas my residence is in Kamrup Metro, my lord. It's not in my home district. Then thereafter, your lordship, if your lordship kindly peruse the order of transfer at page 16, my lord. In the interest of public service, the following deputy directors of Food, Civil Supplies, Consumer Affairs are hereby transferred and posted in place as shown against your name with immediate effect. My name is Jyotish Das. Home district is Kamrup. Current posting location Kamrup Sadar, which is in the Kamrup rural, your lordship. Transferred to Haflong, where I have been transferred in which post, nothing has been reflected in the which post, my lord. And your lordship, Haflong, it's an under Dima, so your lordship is aware of that, your lordship. Where I have been posted, where I'll go, your lordship, where I'll join, nothing has been mentioned in the order of transfer, my lord. And thereafter, your lordship, on the other day, I have made my submission that I am on the verge of my retirement, your lordship. There are a few months left, not 1 year, few months left for my retirement. And your lordship, I have gone because in the ordinary course, a person who is retiring normally will not be transferred, your lordship. And there are, your lordship is aware of, there are high court circulars are also there. Lordship, I have gone through certain judgments of this honorable court as well as other high courts. Because your lordship, on the ground that the pension papers has to be prepared for a person who is retiring. That's why it is not, lordship, in the normal course, a person may not be transferred on the verge of his retirement. Lordship, may I take your lordship to one judgment, refer one judgment of Rajasthan High Court, Rani Jain versus Secretary and Transport Department. May I, lordship, may I refer? Lordship, may I read?
Yes.
A challenge has been made to the order dated 2017-2019 passed by the Rajasthan Civil Services Appellate Tribunal, Jaipur, whereby the appeal filed by the respondent number 3, a regional transport officer, against the order of his transfer dated 1/3/2009 has been allowed. The consequential order dated 5/4/2019, pursuant to the impugned order whereby the petitioner was directed to join at the head office, Paribahan Bhavan, Jaipur as RTO, has also been put to challenge. The facts of the case are that by the order dated 1/3/19, the petitioner was transferred and posted on the post of RTO Alwar while transferring respondent number 3 from the post of RTO Alwar to Transport Department, Paribahan Bhavan, Jaipur. The petitioner joined the seat post at Alwar and commenced her duties on the post. The order dated 1/3/19 was put to challenge by the respondent number 3 before the tribunal on the ground that he was to retire on 30/9/19. Just after 6 months of the date of his transfer. It was submitted that Rule 80 of the Rajasthan Civil Service Pension Rules 1996 provides for initiation of proceedings for preparing pension papers of the employees who are to retire within 2 years. The intent of the said rule is that an employee to shortly superannuate may get his pension papers processed and following his superannuation, avail retirement benefits timely, relying on the order dated 21/10/16 of this court in the case of Manjula Pathak versus State of Rajasthan. It was submitted before a tribunal that an employee who is to retire within 1 year should not be ordinarily transferred, as such a transfer without an obvious cause would cause avoidable disruption at a fact of a government service career and create difficulties in post-retirement settlement. The tribunal, considering the submission of respondent number 3, by the order dated 27/3/19, quashed the transfer order to the extent related to him. Consequently, the department, by the order dated 5/4/19, reposted the respondent number 3 to the post of RTO Alwar and directed the petitioner to join as head office Paribahan Bhavan, Jaipur. Hence this petition. Hard learned counsel for the petitioner Perused the order dated so and so passed by the tribunal, whereby the petitioner has been transferred from the post of RTO Alwar. The impugn order dated 27/3/19 passed by the tribunal, quashing the transfer order dated 1/3/19 is a well considered and founded on cogent reason. The order dated 5/4/19, whereby the petitioner has been transferred from RTO Alwar to head office Jaipur, is only an order consequential to the tribunal's order dated 27/3/19. Indeed, a transfer in an incident of service and the discretion of the employer is transferring an employee is quite wide. Ordinarily, no interference is to be made with an order of transfer unless it violates the statutory rule or is mala fide. That, however, is not the whole, complete and ironclad statement of law on the subject. Policy and practice of the state government are also to be reckoned for to evaluate an attack founded on arbitrariness against an order of transfer. In the instant case, the transfer order dated 1/3/19, by which the respondent number 3 was transferred and which has been quashed by the tribunal, sought to displace the respondent number 3 from RTO Alwar, his place of posting a mere 6 months before superannuation. That was in the crosshair of the inarticulated but yet principal premise of the order of this court in the case of Manjula Pathak Supra. In the case of Manjula Pathak, this court, but ad interim order dated so and so, nothing that the petitioner had only 1 year to superannuate the transfer order dated 9/10/2016. Subsequently, on the matter coming up before the court on 3/11/17, the transfer order was passed, the petitioner was to retire in a statement itself. The cumulative effect of the two orders aforesaid entails an enunciation by the court that the transfer of an employee within a year of his so and so deserves interference. Lordship, I have gone through the Assam pension rules, my lord. Rule 94, my lord. Lordship, may kindly have a look. Rule 95, my lord. With a view to ensure completion of pension records and documents in time to avoid the possibility of any delay in the commencement of pension, each head of the department and office or the administrative department, where there is no head of department or office, shall have a superannuation statement prepared on the 1st of January in each year, showing a list of all officers, gazetted or non-gazetted, will attain the age of superannuation in course of the next calendar year, that is between 1st year 31st December of next year. As soon as the list is prepared, an intimation should be sent to every such officer due to retire during the next year, drawing his attention to his anticipated date of retirement and the provision of Rule 184 to 188 to enable him to make a formal application for pension 1 year in advance of the date of his anticipated retirement. The list should also include the names
You
of
are reading
officers.
rule, which rule?
Rule 95 of Assam Services Pension Rules 1969.
Yes.
Lordship, with a view to ensure completion of pension records and documents in time to avoid the possibility of any delay in the commencement of pension, each head of department and office or the administrative department where there is no head of department or office shall have a superannuation statement prepared on the 1st of January in each year, showing a list of all officers, gazetted or non-gazetted, who will attain the age of superannuation in course of the next calendar year, that is between 1st of January to 31st December of next year. As soon as the list as prepared, an intimation should be sent to every such officer due to retire during the next year, drawing his attention to his anticipated date of retirement. The provision of Rule 84 to 188 to enable him to make a formal application for pension 1 year in advance of the date of his anticipated retirement. The list should also include the names of officers who are on temporary deputation or other so and so. So, Your Lordship, in order to avoid such complications regarding delay of pension papers, my lord, normally a person who is retiring may not, transfer order may not be issued, my lord. So my trick, one more contention is that I have got certain personal difficulty, which is grave in nature. 82 years old mother, 2 handicapped brothers who lives with me, my lord. And I myself, as well as my wife, is also not physically ill, Your Lordship. So, Your Lordship, if I'm posted in Guwahati Sadar, Your Lordship, which is in another district, not my home district, I belong to Guwahati Metro, Kamrup Metro, Your Lordship. My substantial grievances be looked into by the respondent authorities, and I have filed a representation before the authorities concerned, Your Lordship.
Where is the representation?
Lordship, annexure, last annexure, Your Lordship. Page 36, my lord.
Let it be disposed of.
My
in
lord.
7 days.
I just want to rebut, my lord.
Hmm.
My lord, maybe my senior was not properly instructed by the client. My lord will, my instructions, the last page, my lord.
When is the petitioner retiring?
He is retired.
34/2025.
Yes.
25.
25, my lord. 1 year. So I have made my submission 1 year and certain months, my lord. I have not said only 1 year or not even 2 years, if I am not wrong, my lord.
My lord, and my lord will,
1 year, 8 months I have submitted, but it should be 1 year, 10 months.
last page, my lord.
Yes. Yes. What do you want to show?
My lord, serial number 8.
Hmm.
Jyotish Das, my lord.
Yes.
My lord will find his home district is Kamrup. That is the gradation list of 2021, my lord. How can he instruct my senior that he is from Kamrup Metro, my lord?
No,
My lord, this is the government document gradation list of 2021. His home district is Kamrup, my lord. And he is
I
what,
know, Lordship,
that is why, my
kindly
lord,
see
under
my
the new
address.
government
Because,
policy, we
Lordship,
have
when
to.
I joined, there were no 2 districts. Your Lordship is aware of. There's only 1 district, Kamrup. Now it was bifurcated, Kamrup Rural and Kamrup Metro. I don't belong to Kamrup Metro.
My lord,
I belong to Kamrup Metro, where is
my lord,
supporting Kamrup
Just a
Southern.
minute, one by one, please. Let her finish, then you make your reply.
my lord, my lord.
Lordship, I belong to Kamrup Metro. I live in Masjid Road, Shantipur, Guwahati 9, which is under Kamrup Metro. I live in I work in Kamrup Sadar, your Lordship, which under Kamrup Rural.
So you are saying that when you joined service, there was no Kamrup Metro, Kamrup
No,
Rural.
because when it was like 2 districts bifurcated to 2 districts, Kamrup Metro and Kamrup Rural. Just maybe
But
if we
please
5,
see
6 years.
the item number 1, the person joined in 86.
Yeah, 86, it was not, my lord. There were no 2 districts,
So
only
it's
1
written
district.
Kamrup Metro.
Lordship,
See, do you have that list?
which one?
That
I don't
instruction
have
is not
that.
there.
86.
And others also appointed
Lordship.
in 21. Some of them have been shown as Kamrup Metro. Niranjan Kalita is shown as Kamrup Metro.
He joined in 91. And my lord, this is the gradation list of
No, it was
2021, my lord.
Lordship is aware of division of districts. If your Lordship asked the government advocates, my lord, it was just maybe 5-10 years. Not before that, my lord. 86, it was not.
My lord, this is the gradation list of 2021.
Gradation list, my lord, date of
That's all right,
joining.
that's all right. Both of you have made your submissions.
Lordship will kindly see, this is my service record. I have not annexed.
See, the transfer matter,
My lord.
you know.
But I
it's-
don't belong to Kamrup Metro, Kamrup.
And my lord, on this only we have taken, my lord.
I'll go through the instructions and records. And
But it should be, Lordship, it should be properly placed, my lord. Merely because an officer writes something, it will not be, my lord. I belong to Kamrup Metro, my lord.
No, that's all right. We
My
are
lord.
not getting into all this.
My lord. So when I joined my service, Jyotish Das, so and so Santipur Masjid Road, Guwahati. It was only 1 district, Kamrup, my lord. And now it was subsequently bifurcated to 2 districts, Kamrup Rural and Kamrup Metro, my lord.
All right, I've noted.
Lordship. And my personal grievances may be looked into by the government. I have filed representation before the authorities concerned. And I am retiring in order to, because there are set of rules in the some pension code, although I have not got any circular from the government of Assam as regards pension policy of retiring employees. I have gone only the pension code and on the other, which are the judgment which I have referred to Rajasthan High Court, on the basis of pension lordship rule, the order was passed, my lord, because so that it doesn't cause any inconvenience to the person retiring.
My lord, one small rebuttal regarding that judgment, what my senior has placed, my lord. There, the petitioner was retiring in 6 month time. So far, when she was reading, I could recall, my lord. It was 6 months she had, my lord. Here, it's almost 2 years. He is yet to retire, my lord.
CV.
No, we'll go through you'll get the order in the evening. I'll go through the record once again.
Lordship, and may I pray one more thing? Instructionally, please don't record. Let them file his affidavit. I'll rebut, my lord.
We'll go through
A
the
short,
record.
with a short date, my lord.
Let us
I'm
see
not-
what order.
no.
will-
And status quo order is
We
still
are,
today.
you have done
I
your job.
understand.
He has done his job.
Yes, yeah.
Let me do my job
Lordship,
now.
Lordship. Authorized.
May I please, Lordship? This is relating to selection and appointment of Anganwadi worker, my lord. My lord, pursuant to any advertisement, my lord, petitioner, my lord, submitted application and appeared interview, my lord. Pursuant to that said advertisement, my lord, one respondent number 6 also, my lord, who is not a resident of that particular center have also, my lord, applied, my lord, for that post, my lord. And subsequently in the interview, my lord, selection but selected the petitioner along with my lord, respondent number 6 also, my lord. So, my lord, petitioner's contention is that, my lord, respondent number 6 may be appointed, my lord. So, her selection may be state, my lord.
You are challenging whose selection?
Selection list, my lord, at page 34, my lord. Serial number 5, my lord, Rukhsana Parveen is the outsider, my lord, who got selected, my lord.
Heard Mr.
AOC.
I'm issuing notice, that's all.
I have received the telephonic instructions.
What is it?
She belongs to that locality by virtue of her marriage, Lordship. She became the.
All right, then we'll close it.
My lord, her name is not, my lord, included in the
and-
survey.
You have to file an affidavit in any case. for
Lordship,
this.
Lordship.
Heard Mr. A.
Let the notice
Counsel
go
for
ahead.
this petitioner assailing the selection of respondent number
6, my lord.
6, namely Musammad Rukhsana Parveen for appointment as Anganwadi worker under the Gauripur ICDS project, Dharmasala. The instant writ petition has been filed inter alia contending that the private respondent is an outsider and therefore could not have been selected for the aforesaid post. Mr. H. Sharma, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, on the other hand, submits on telephonic instructions that the private respondent is a local resident by virtue of her matrimonial alliance, and therefore the ground taken in the writ petition is wholly untenable. The learned departmental counsel, however, prays for some time to place the said facts on record in the form of an affidavit. And I am 6 weeks. Since Mr. Sharma has appeared and accepted notice for
1 to 5.
1 to 5, no formal notice. Extra copies, steps on respondent number 6. Steps for service of notice upon respondent 6 by registered.
My lord.
There is a private respondent, Lordship, private respondent.
My lord, Findal, my lord, the
Pardon the prayer of interim relief, the said prayer stands rejected.
The better parties to non-according approval of the recommendation of the petitioner to the post of section officer by the chief engineer, Lordship. This divisional level selection committee have.
You obtain instruction, will
Yes,
see.
sir, but their entry is Khalas, your lordship, has a personal post, and as per Supreme Court,
No.
then ex-cadre post, your lordship. Ex-cadre post cannot be promoted, your
No, Lordship, I am not the.
You want the final decision of the writ petition
No,
today?
Lordship.
Then what is the order you want?
Lordship.
What is the order you want, Mr. Mohan? What is the order you want the court to pass today?
Notice,
Huh?
notice.
That's what I was offering to you.
So far, his submission is making.
Mhm. If you don't listen, then it will be difficult for us to operate. Heard Mr. L. Mohan, learned counsel for the petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The grievance of the petitioner is that due to refusal on the part of the chief engineer, PHE bracket Water Resources Department in granting approval to the proposed promotion of the petitioner to the post of section or assistant in the office of executive engineer, PHE, Guwahati division number 1. His promotion has been held up. Mr. R.R. Gogoi, learned standing counsel, PHE department, Assam, prays for 4 weeks time to obtain instruction. In view of the above, NOM 4 weeks since Mr. Gogoi appears and accepts notice for 1 to 5, no formal notice, extra copies.
public.
23 also similar, Lordship, by the same minutes, but the post for unskilled work assistant.
Sorry?
Same minutes, the post is for which the petitioner was promoted is the unskilled works as assistant.
Unskilled works as assistant. No, instead of section is the same office.
Same minute, same minute.
Same
Same
office.
office, same.
Rest will be same. List along with that.
Public.
Yes.
This matter relates to compassionate appointment. The father of the petitioner died in harness while he was working as a laboratory attendant, my lord.
ইনকমপ্লিট কপি কিয় দিয়ে হ্যাঁ এনএক্সার মাজত পেজে নাথাকে ভালকে চাইলে দিব লাগে
I heard Mr. Olaskar, learned counsel for the petitioner, Mr. H. Sharma, learned additional senior government advocate service that a defective copy of the petition has been furnished to him. In view of the above, this matter is directed to be posted again in the next week so as to enable Mr. Lasko to furnish a corrected copy of the petition to the learned government advocate.
Lordship, the petitioners are working as peons, chowkidars, tax collectors in different tiers of the Panchayati Raj institution. And we're seeking provincialization. Lordship, this is similar petition filed. We're seeking a similar order.
They are working under the Gaon Panchayats.
Lordship?
They are working under Gaon Panchayats.
Yes, yes, yes. Different tiers, your lordship. There's Gaon Panchayat, there's Andulik, and there's Zilla. So they're working in different tiers.
Heard Ms. G. Goswami, learned counsel appearing for the petitioners. The petitioners herein claim to be employees of the Panchayati Raj institutions in the different tiers, tiers, and they have rendered long years of services as temporary employees under those institutions. Aggrieved by the fact that the respondents have not initiated any action to regularize provincialize the service of these employees, the petitioners have approved this court by filing the present writ petition. Ms. Goswami submits that similar writ petition being WPC number 7157/2021 is pending before this court, and therefore this matter be tagged together. Ms. N. Bora, learned standing counsel, Panchayat and Rural Development Department, Assam, placed for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 8 weeks since Ms. Bora has appeared.
1, 2, 6, 8, 10.
Notice on behalf of respond number
1 to 6.
1 to 6,
8 and 10.
8
And
and 10. There is no 10 here. actually.
10. Let's see with this.
10 becomes 4. Is it 4 or 10? 10. Bracket wrongly typed as 4. And Mr. H. Olia, learned standing counsel, Finance Department, Assam, has appeared in accepted notice for respond number 7 and 9. Service of notice deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copies of the writ petition requisitely numbered be furnished to the learned standing counsel. This matter is directed to be posted along with WPC number 7157 of 2021.
Obliged, Lord.
Item 27.
Bless.
May it please your lordship.
Yes.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, this is about computation of my date of birth. My lord, my birth certificate, as it was issued in those days, my lord, did not have my date of birth. It had only my age. If my lord only comes to page 24, that's the matriculation certificate by SEBA, my lord. There it is given, my age is given, my lord, as 15 years, 7 months, 0 days.
Correction of age as recorded in the service book.
My
We'll issue notice at this stage.
My
That's all.
lord, my lord, I'm retiring on 31st of, if my date of birth is taken to be 1st of August, my lord, I would retire on 31st of July. But if it is 2nd, I retire on 31st of August.
You have missed the bus, Mr. Nair.
My lord,
Nothing can be done. Nothing.
I've come at the fag and I understand, my.
Because of you, I'm not dismissing the petition today, but we'll do it on the next day. That's the only thing. Because we have to look after you all also. Is it not? You don't look after the institution is something I can't comment. What is this case? Why you have filed it?
My lord,
This is barred by so many judgments.
my lord, there are 2 other judgments which I found, my lord.
Our
My lord,
Mr.
it is-
P.T. Nair, learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner who is due for retirement with effect from 1st August 2023, as per the departmental record, has approached this court by filing this petition seeking age correction Full stop. Although this writ petition prima facie appears to be barred by time, yet in order for ends of justice, this court is inclined to issue notice to the respondents. Full stop. NOM returnable in 4 weeks. Who is appearing for whom?
I'm appearing for respondent number 3.
Who is for 1, 2?
Government, Power Department.
Mr. R. Dhar, learned additional senior government advocate Assam appears and accepts notice for respondent number 1. Mr. H. Alia, learned SC finance for respondent number 3. And
Number 6 for.
Miss
Tinlung.
Miss
Tinlung. Tinlung.
Tinglung.
Tinglung. Learned counsel for respondent number 6, as such service of notice is deemed to be complete on the said respondent. Extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to the learned department counsel. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice of the remaining respondents. Fix on such and such date for dismissal of the writ petition. Not required.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
For Anderson, item 29 and 30.
Matter may be passed over for time being, lordship, but senior is on legs.
Today timing will not be possible. We'll have it some other day. On the prayer of learned counsel for the petitioner made with the consent of the other side, hearing of this matter stands adjourned. This writ petition is directed to be posted again on 22nd of August 2020.
Lordship, this matter regarding the dispute of residential dispute of Anganwadi workers. In the last occasion, the Honorable Court has directed to take instruction regarding.
By the state council, my lord.
My lord, on 18/7, my friend has written a letter. J.K. Goswami has written a detailed letter, my lord, to the authority, my lord. It hasn't reached me as of now, my lord, that instruction. My lord will fix a short date. My lord, I ensure that I will get the instruction, my lord.
Learned counsel for the petitioner, Mr.
N.M. Hazarika.
N.M. Hazarika is present. Mr.
For 6, my lord.
Mr. M. Sarania, learned counsel is present for respondent number 6. Mr. R. Dhar, learned additional senior government advocate Assam submits that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 to 5.
Appearing for the respondent numbers 1 to 5 submits that instructions as called for as per order dated 18/7/2023 passed by this court is still awaited. As such, on the request of Mr. Dhar, this matter is directed to be listed again on 22nd August 2023. Just to enable him to complete his instructions.
Item 32 to 34.
Appearing in 33 and 34, my lord, these are termination matters, my lord. The petitioners are contractual employees under the NHA, my lord, and their contracts are extended until further orders. Now, in the year 2016, my lord, the 18, my lord, the government adopted a policy decision to conduct, my lord, appraisal of the performance of the employees under the NHA, my lord. Now, based on that policy, my lord, detailed procedure is laid down for assessing the candidates. Now, there are two kinds of employees, my lord. One for whom the assessment is to be done at the state level, and for the others, my lord, it is required to be done at the district level. Now, in item number 33, my lord, the petitioner, his performance is required to be assessed at the district level, and the detailed procedure is laid down, my lord, in Annexure C. If I may take your lordship to Annexure C, my lord, page 53. Lord. Item number 33, my lord.
Yes. Page
53, my lord. But sorry, my lord, 22, my lord. I'm extremely sorry. Page 22. It says, may I read down, my lord? It says, with reference to the subject cited above, it is to inform you that performance appraisal for the financial year 2016-17 will be conducted for all employees of NHM Assam, including all technical program management staff, support staff. For the district program management officer, including those under IDSP, NCD, the performance appraisal will be conducted at the state level. The period of assessment will be April 2016 to 2017. The employee shall fill up the self-assessment formats in complete and submit the same to the Joint Director of Health Services of the district by 8 February 2018. The filled self-assessment formats shall be reviewed by you and shall be forwarded to the undersigned with your views and confidential report on the employee for final appraisal by 15 February 2018. The schedule of performance appraisal for the district level employees will be communicated later. Now, the next paragraph is relevant for item number 33, my lord. The performance appraisal of the other district and sub-district officials shall be done at the district level. Accordingly, it is requested to conduct the performance appraisal of all NHF staff under your respective district health society as per the enclosed guidelines and submit the final compiled performance appraisal report with grade and justification for D and E category only, my lord. Duly signed by the respective performance appraisal committee members to the undersigned for final assessment on or before so and so. Now, if lordship comes to page 24, the detailed procedure is laid down, my lord. In page 25, at clause number G, it says that the performance will be my lord, conducted on the basis of the marks that is to be awarded in
So
terms
their
of this-
performance appraisal has been done.
done, my lord. At the district level, I have secured more than my lord 84 marks in for 2 consecutive years. In one financial year, I have secured 84 marks, and in the other secured 76 marks, my lord. Based on this grading, my lord, my case should not have been forwarded to the state level at all, my lord. That is my case. And secondly, at the-
Are you arguing for disposal today?
well, last occasion, they were directed to obtain instructions.
So say that and you take your seat. You are arguing your case for what? For fixing another date?
My lord, because what has happened, my lord, for the last 3 consecutive years, they have been graded either in the A category or B category. With regard to that, they were
I am asking you, why are you arguing the case for disposal?
no, my lord.
Then I'll have to take notes. You must first tell the judge that I am making my submission, taking a final order of disposal. You cannot just come and start and whatever you feel like you go and saying
I'm
as if
sorry.
this is not the way the court proceedings are held. You have to inform the judge that this is the matter which I'm going to press for an order of disposal.
This is
The
listed.
judge has to agree. Then you start your
I'm sorry,
submission.
my lord. This is listed for
Why
instruction.
it has been listed?
Yeah, some instruction was sought for,
Yes,
my lord,
what
but
has
I
happened
have
to
not received recent instruction.
I have not received the instruction.
Yes.
We'll adjourn it and continue the interim order. So your efforts have gone down the drain. Mr. P. Sharma, our counsel is present on behalf of the petitioners in this batch of writ petitions. Ms.
A.
A.
Bora.
Bora, Learned Standing Council NHM submits that instructions as called for are still awaited. In view of the above, these matters are directed to be posted again after 4 weeks. Interim orders passed earlier to continue. Is it not, Mr. Sharma? Do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
May I please your lordship?
Hmm.
Lordship, in this matter, the pleading.
You wanted adjournment in the morning.
Yeah, because yes, your lordship, because the pleadings are completed, your lordship.
Mr. Your name please?
PK Bora, your lordship.
PK?
PK Bora.
Mr. PK Bora, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Mr.
T Nath, my lord.
T Nath, Learned Counsel for the respond number
226.
226. Our Agar Divo, Ms. V. Sharma, Learned CGC, and Mr. T. CGC for respond number 1 and Mr. T Nath for respond numbers 226 have submitted in tandem that this writ petition is ready as regards pleadings and service, and therefore it can be taken up for disposal, final disposal. As such, and on the request of Learned Counsel for the parties, list this case for final hearing in the 2nd week of September 2023 as a fixed item.
Lordship, there is interim may continue.
Interim order passed earlier to continue.
But I am in 37 and there is a order to.
Political influence.
In this case, Lordship, we have been directed to bring some records, Lordship. Mr. T.C. Sutia, he is handling this case and he is not feeling well. He has not come to the court. He requested to make me to make a prayer before a Lordship to fix the matter next week, Lordship.
Yes. All right.
Already there is a order to my lord dispose of the matter. Sure, your lordship kindly for final disposal, my lord, because we file a stay vacation petition that was not heard yet, says that it will be.
When Mr. B.P. Bora, learned counsel for the petitioner, Mr. T.J. Mohanto.
I am in 37, my.
I am in 36.
Acha.
36.
You, Doctor, learned counsel for the private respondent are present. 36 of you, Dr. 37 of Mr. T.J. Mohanto. Same order separately, you write. When these matters were called up, Mr. H. Sharma, learned additional senior government advocate submits that the learned departmental counsel, namely Mr. T.C. Chutia, who is handling the brief, is indisposed and therefore could not come to court today. As such, a request has been made to to take up the matter in the next week. In view of the request made by Mr. Sharma, this matter is directed to be listed along with item 37 and vice versa. Again, on 7th of August 2020.
Yes, Lordship, no pleadings have been filed in
As
this.
fixed items. As fixed item.
Lordship, in the
Order
meantime,
passed
pleadings
earlier
have been
to
filed.
continue till then. It is made clear that the writ petition will be taken up for disposal on the next day. The same order separately, you write. Or you can write a common order by showing their names. So and so forth. Common order. Yes.
Lordship, item numbers 41 to 47 are also similar with this. Lordship, in this case, we have been given a copy of the affidavit in opposition filed by the state. Would like to file a short reply. Can it be fixed on some other day?
What are these matters?
Lordship, the matter pertains to termination of the workers of the ASTC.
Well, that 771 employees of Assam State Transport Corporation was terminated. So as they claimed that there was no advertisement to that post, but these people have worked long time on approval of the board of directors and the managing directors. But on the last occasion, they have made a statement that actions will be taken against the managing director and the board of directors who are involved. But till then, no actions has been taken, whereas they has pinpointed the names of two of the managing directors who are party to all this appointment in their affidavit. So since my learned friend is appearing in one of these cases, I think he has a right to reply to those.
You are in which case?
Lordship, from 41 to 47.
41 to
47.
what do you have to say, Mr. Sekhi?
I have no objection. Let them file the affidavit and all the matters may be taken up together.
All right.
Because the same issue is involved.
All right. Mr. M. Das, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioners in item numbers 41 to 47 submits that a copy of the counter affidavit filed by the state has been served upon him only yesterday. And therefore yesterday, and therefore he be granted a week's time to obtain instruction and file rejoinder. Mr. D. Saikal and Advocate General Assam, assisted by Mr. P. Nayak and Ms. M. D. Bora, appearing in this case on behalf of the official respondents, does not have any objection if the prayer is allowed, but he has prayed for fixing a fixed date in the matter. Full stop. Can you agree on a date?
21st or
23rd, subject to my convenience.
23rd of August.
23rd. As agreed to by learned counsel for the parties, let these matters be listed along again on 23rd August 2023 as fixed item, along with the other connected matters. And in the other cases, you are in.
Item 38.
Is there any interim order operating here?
Yes, Your Lordship, item 38. Lordship may continue it.
Interim orders, if any, operating in these matters shall continue till the next date. Then other cases, you are in item
38.
And Mr. Kumar, you are in
39.
I am in 40. You are in 40.
Only in 38, there's an interim order.
Interim order is only in 38.
38.
It is not required. Item 38 is Ms. G. Goswami, learned counsel for the petitioner, list along with so and so. Baki respondent side, you give it. Same. On 23/8/2023, along with the connected matters, interim order passed earlier to continue. And in item 39, you write Mr. B.D. Kumar's name. In item 40, you write Mr. S. Bhattakur's name along with Which matter you wanted to,
Lordship, that is your lordship, WPC 4259 of 2023.
along with WPC 429, 4259
59 of 2000.
of 2023 and other collected matters. 23rd. In fact, it will be better on 24th because non-miscellaneous day will be better.
No difficulty, Lordship.
24th. Instead of 23rd, make it 20. Yes.
Highly obliged.
May I please, contemplation, my lord. Order dated 10/11/2022,
Order dated
10/11/2022, PSC. Deliver 13/11 number.
Notice has not yet been issued.
Yeah, no.
Right, Mr. NJ Kundu and then 8 weeks, sir. Sole respondent. 8 weeks. Yes.
Item 49 and 50.
None appears for the applicant when the matter is called up. This IA is therefore adjourned for a week, list accordingly. Yes. Yes, any other matter? Anybody ready with any other matter? 11:30. How was it? List over. And I'll rise. Yes.